Ladies and gentlemen, Zombies World Championships 3 has just released the final challenge. So now we have all of them. We know all of them. And we also have all of the people who are going to be in the Zombies World Invitational, which is also pretty cool. I'll be going through all of that. But first, I got to get into these challenges. Okay, so the last one that they just released was Outbreak. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Was Outbreak Round 10 Speedrun. Honestly, I didn't really see coming. I didn't think they were going to be doing an Outbreak challenge for their last one. You know, it just came out, and it looks like there's a bit of a mixed reception on it. I guess a lot of people aren't very happy, but a lot of people also aren't a little bit confused because they're not counting the time during loading screens. Loading sequences will not count against the timer and may be stopped at the start of each loading sequence. So that was challenge number 1. And it's actually pretty exciting, especially because it's so new. I'll go back to that. Because it's so new that a lot of people have yet to perfect it. So this might be one of the ones that you're going to want to go for. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be letting you guys know through this video which one is the best one to go to. Which one's going to give you guys the best chance of actually winning and going to Las Vegas and competing in the finales for ZWC3. After that, we have, we got Firebase Z, round 25 exfil speedrun. Also pretty cool because it's brand new. And, you know, Firebase Z is only like a month old. Round 25 exfil speedrun. What's really nice about this is that this is not on the Zombies World Records website. They have around 30 exfil speedrun, but not around 25. And because that's a whole 5 rounds difference, that's gonna change up the strategy a little bit. The next one is the D Machine Bare Bones High Rounds. Now this one they've changed a couple times. So pausing is allowed, starting weapon is allowed, loadout, starting weapon loadout, that's it. So no mystery box weapons, no wall weapons, no perks, no armor, no support, no equipment, no field upgrades, no lethal, tactical, okay, so it says Pack-a-Punch is allowed. And alternate ammo types are also allowed. So basically what we're gonna be doing here is pretty much using a Howler, training in the spawn room with Deadwire for literally as long as your game can go for. And while that sounds easy, it's also easy for everybody else. So I'm not sure if this one's going to be the best one to go for, just because it's so basic, and D Machine is such an easy map that it might be not beneficial to go for this one unless you have literally like an entire week to dedicate and just to reach around, you know, like 2,000 or something. What is going to be tricky with this one, though, is because there's no perks, you can't have Jug or Stamina up, which is going to be super difficult for the super sprinters. We have Ancient Evil Easter Egg Speedrun. This one is going to be probably the one you're going to want to go to if you want to do an Easter egg, because the other one has been in the game, has been around for a lot longer. Black Ops 4 was not a very played game, but if you know Black Ops 4, then I would say go for this one. They have classic elixirs only and no talismans. And the other one is the classified first room high round. No custom mutations, obviously no talismans, no elixirs, no opening doors. So you're just gonna be running around with whatever starting weapon and using your specialist the whole time. So that's gonna be that one, except it's gonna be a lot more difficult because you've got a very, very small starting room. And here's the other Easter egg speedrun. This one's Gorod Krovi. It's been in the game since like July 2016. A lot of people know this one already, and this was already a challenge on, I know that at least the first ZWC. I don't even remember what the challenges were for the second one because I wasn't around for that. But this has been beaten time and time again. So maybe if you're super confident in speedrunning and you just like hate Black Ops 4, go for this one. But otherwise, if you wanted to do an Easter egg, probably go for Ancient Evil, just because this one's been around for so long. People have much more knowledge of this one. It's gonna be there's gonna be a lot more competition. All right, challenge number 7. This one's actually pretty fun to me. A round 30 speedrun. This one, in my opinion, is completely beatable. I don't think enough people have gone for this one in the past to really warrant too much competition. I think this is going to be the underdog challenge that people are going to completely overlook and not even try. And of course, you can't skip with the Shadow Man, and classic Gobblegums are allowed. And then finally, the last challenge of them all, Shangri-La High Rounds with no Jug. This is the one that everybody is dreading, and I don't think anybody really wants to try just because of how difficult it's going to be. Shangri-La's high round is already super low compared to some of the other Black Ops 3s. With classic gobblegums alone, the highest round is 116, and then it's huge drop off to 76 and then 52. This is not an easy map to do, even with Jug. I mean, I'm gonna try this one maybe a couple times, but I have never even reached round 50 on this map with just classics, let alone without Jug. Like, this is gonna be fucking insane. You can't get it from the machines or the monkeys. I have no idea how this is going to be possible. Whoever does this one and gets the highest round on it, props to them, because this is the hardest challenge in all of ZWC. They've also released all of the contenders for the Zombies World Invitational. We have Tim Hansen, Vesk, who is, I believe, a Spanish YouTuber, Pack Puncher, Greg FPS, Chopper, X Barley 23. I don't really know what to say. I he's not he doesn't speak English either, I'm pretty sure. And then Crazy Rabbit. All 7 of these guys are going to be in Zombies World Invitational, which I'm not even kind of sure how it works. Again, I wasn't around for Zombies World Championship 2. But anyway, what you guys are here for, which challenges do I think you guys should go for, and which challenges do I not think you guys should go for? Obviously, I'm just going to say this now, it's all up to what you feel. I'm going to let you guys know in a second what I think would be the better ones to go for, but I'm not very good at speedrunning Easter eggs, so I'm not going to put the Easter egg ones up higher than the other ones, because these are very, you know, even if you're good at speedrunning an Easter egg on one map, does not mean you're good at speedrunning an Easter egg on another map. Unlike the other challenges, where normally if you're just like good at playing zombies and at least you've played the map and know, you know, how to play it, then you're going to have a better chance of doing it. But anyway, let's get into ranking the 8 of them. Coming in at our number 8 spot is going to be the God Crovey Easter egg speedrun. A lot of people have been doing this one in the past. It's been in the game for one of the longest amounts of times. But that's the thing about it. Everybody's done it before. Everyone's at least played this Easter egg at least once. If you're going to be in ZWC, I'm guessing you've probably tried the God Crovey Easter egg. A lot of people know this one. And I almost feel like if you haven't really tried to speedrun this in the past, it might be a little bit too late to hop on it now, unlike the other ones. So that's why this one's at number 8. Number 7 is the D Machina High Rounds. Now, I know the, Cold War hasn't been out for that long, but I think with this challenge, the restrictions they have on it to just allow you to use, Pack-a-Punch with alternate ammo types, with no perks, it's so bare bones, anybody can do it. And D Machina is such an easy map. I really do feel like there's going to be a lot of competition on this. Number 6 is going to be the first room on Classified. This one could be good for some people, especially if you know Black Ops 4 and you know how the zombies work in it, because it is a little bit different compared to like Black Ops 3 and Cold War. They do move around a little bit differently. Classified is not an easy map, so if you're very good at training in small corners, small spaces, this is the one for you. But if not, probably don't go for this one. Next up is the Ancient Evil Easter Egg Speedrun. This one, like I said, I don't think a lot of people have done this one. And if you're good at speedrunning Easter eggs and you don't want to do God Crovey because everybody's done that in the past and there are some really good speedrunners over there, go for Ancient Evil. Number 4 is going to be the Shangri-La High Rounds. Now, I know I was just shitting on this one a minute ago, but that's the thing about it. Everybody knows this is going to be the hardest challenge out of all of 8 of them. So I don't think a lot of people are really going to be going for this one, especially because the current world record is not that high. Around 116, 76, 52, those are not that high of rounds, and those are going to get beaten, and it could be you. And considering it's no drug, I don't even know if I would recommend using the baby gun on this and just stick to the alternate ammo types. But like I said, I don't think a lot of people are going to be going for this one, which is why it's so high up on the list. Ironically, if somehow a lot of people end up seeing this video, then maybe more people will go for it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Number 3 is going to be the Outbreak Rounds 10 speedrun. This one is literally only a month old, I think, and not a lot of other people have done this. There's still a lot of room for improvements. I don't think anybody has mastered Outbreak yet. I mean, you've got a couple of your high rounders like Steve, but this one is still new, and I know there is room for improvement, and this is where you can come in. If you've been playing Cold War and you've been upgrading stuff with your crystals and you've got all those upgrades, go for this one here. Number 2 is the Shadows of Evil Round 30 speedrun. This one, I'm telling you, is going to be a sleeper pick. I don't think a lot of people are going to be doing this one, because people are usually either high rounders or Easter egg speedrunners. Not a lot of people practice the round 30 speedruns or the round 50 speedruns or those kind of categories on Zombie World Records, even though it's been out for 6 years. And because it's only a round 30 speedrun, you can have multiple attempts in one day. This one's a good one to go for. And last up, probably the most surprising one, I didn't talk about this one for too much, round 25 exfil speedrun on Firebase Z. this one is definitely the top of the list. Like I said earlier, there is no round 25 exfil category on zombie world records. You have round 30, around 50, and like round 70 or something like that, but there's no round 25. And Firebase C is still pretty damn new. But anyway, that's just my opinion. That's my list. If you guys think I'm completely wrong, then just leave down in the comments below what you guys think. And again, I just gotta say one more time, even though I've got this list, prioritize what you feel most comfortable with. You can probably tell from this list what I'm going to be going for, but honestly, I'm just so excited. I can't wait to start. It's in 4 days, and I just can't wait. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.